grateful to Ted for the invitation and for your welcome to come and try to bring a good word one last time. There is not a better goodbye gift you could give me, and I don't think there's a better gift I could give you either. When I opened up the lectionary and saw what the gospel was for today, I thought, maybe God is real. Which is always good when that is what your preacher thinks when she reads the gospel, that it's possible that God is real, and it's even more than that, it is possible that God loves us. This is one of my favorite gospel stories, and it has been completely crucial to my own evolving understanding over these past 3 years with you of who God is, and who I am, and who the church is, and what God is about in the world. And some of you might remember, probably only Maddie, who, in case you don't know, she watches old sermons when she has insomnia, so she actually remembers things that I said that I don't even remember that I said. But here's the thing that I do remember, which is led 2 years ago, I stood here and this was our gospel, and I discovered that week that what I think God's job should be, what Mary and Martha think Jesus' job should be, is not, in fact, what God's job is. Because Mary and Martha and I, and probably once in a while some of you, think that God's job should be to prevent death, right? Jesus, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. But it turns out that that is not actually the nature of God. That is not actually God's work. God has something better to do in God's creation than to stand in the way of death. Because God's work, as it says in Revelation, behold, I am making all things new. God is not in the business of preventing death. God is always and everywhere in the business of raising the dead to new life. This week, when I looked at the gospel, I learned something else about God and God's kingdom. And once again, it is not how I would organize things if I were God, which we can all be super grateful. I am not. Because in God's kingdom, what the gospel reveals to us is that resurrection, that thing that God is all about. God chooses to make resurrection a group project. I hate group projects. In this group project, God is absolutely the principal actor. But God's dream cannot reach its completion unless every single one of us does our part. And if we look at the gospel text, we see these are the parts there are to play. The principal player, God. God who makes all things new. God who raises the dead to new life. And then we have Jesus. Jesus who shows us what it looks like to stand in the presence of the beloved friend who has died. Jesus stands at the tomb, and Jesus grieves. And then Jesus prays. And then Jesus calls his recently dead and even more recently resurrected friend to come out of the grave. We see Lazarus, whose part we often play. Lazarus, whose job is to answer Jesus' call to come out of the tomb. And I think we're mistaken if we think Lazarus has an easy part. Because Lazarus has had a rough week. First, he got sick. Then, he died. He's been dead 3 days. Finally, in that sort of ancient thinking, it's the 4th day, the day when your spirit finally completely leaves your body. You can breathe a sigh of relief and go on to the next realm. And then, Jesus said, darkness of that grave into the unknown of a resurrected life. And then we get to the part which I want to focus on today. This is the part that Mary and Martha and all of Lazarus' family and friends and probably the hired mourners, that whole community, their part to play. The part without which the story of resurrection is not complete. Jesus says to them, unbind him and let him go. Unbind him and let him go. Yesterday, many of us had the privilege of gathering over at First Presbyterian for the consecration of our new bishop. But before our new bishop can fully step in to the life of bishoping us, before we as a diocese can step fully into the next resurrected life that we have as a diocese, we have some work to do. Because we have to unbind and let go Bishop Bono. And Bishop Bono has to unbind and let go of us. And while we're at it, while we're in the business of seeing if there's any grave cloths we have yet to unwrap from Bishop Bono so that he can move into the resurrected life God has for him, so that our diocese can move into the resurrected life God has for us, we might want to check and see if there are any lingering grave clothes binding any of the bishops who came before him. Because I've heard some stories. I'm thinking there might still be some grave cloths that need unwinding. Not only around Bishop Bono, around Bishop Steenson before him, for sure around Bishop Kelshaw. Y'all have a few stories. What you don't realize is those stories are standing between Bishop Kelshaw and the full resurrected life he has. But what's way more important to me is that those stories are standing between you and the resurrected life God wants for you. So we unbind Bishop Bono and Bishop Steenson, Bishop Kelshaw, Bishop Trelease, I've heard some stories about him, Bishop Kinsolving, and there might even be a few of you who have been around long enough to have one last grave cloth to unbind Bishop Stoney. Jesus commands us to unbind them and let them go, so that they can step into the fullness and freedom of their resurrected life. And we not only get to witness, we also participate in, we also experience that resurrection when we unbind them and let them go. Today we have hard work in front of us, and that is, you have to unbind me and let me go. And I have to unbind you and let you go. And while you're at it, while you're unwrapping whatever grave cloths might stand between me and the fullness and the freedom of the resurrected life to which God calls me, you might see if there's a little unbinding that needs to happen with the priests who came before me. With Lynn Lilly, Carol McGowan, Paula Lawson, Tom Gray, our beloved forefather in faith, Bill Cruz. And you can get a head start unbinding Ted, because it ain't going to be long before you gotta let him go too. Jesus commands us to unbind them and let them go, so that they can move into resurrection, so that you can move into the fullness and freedom of the resurrected life that God desires for you. This All Saints' Day, we remember all of the ancestors and loved ones who have passed from this life to the next. Our parents, our children, our spouses, our friends, Kay and Dawn and Eloise and Kathy and Perk and Julia and Kirby and all of the names that we'll invoke today when we pray for the dead. Jesus says, unbind them let them go, so that they can step fully into the resurrected life God desires from them and for them. And what we'll discover when we do that is those grave cloths that bind the dead, that we think are what bind us to them, are nothing more than shackles. Because what binds us, the living and the dead, in the body of Christ is the power of the Holy Spirit. And we only live more fully into that connection when we get rid of the grave cloths, when we unbind them and let them go. As hard as it might be to heed Jesus' call to unbind and let go of the dead, it turns out that it is even harder sometimes to unbind and let go of the living, who God is always and everywhere raising up to new life. We have to learn to unbind one another from the burial shroud of our plans, our expectations, our stories, the roles we've come to expect one another to play. There is a home video in our family that has become kind of a cult favorite. A few of you may have seen it on Facebook because it popped up as a memory a few weeks ago and I shared it, so it's 4 years ago. And it's a home video. Lucia is 3 and Johanna is 5. And you're going to wonder what this has to do with anything, but I actually think it has everything to do with this gospel. So, Lucia is sitting on a chair playing a ukulele. Johanna is dancing in front. She's singing kind of like this country western version of the song from Frozen, right? So she's singing, "Snow looks white on the mountain and no footprint to be seen. Kingdom of isolation, and it looks like we're the queen. The wind is hot. No! You're going to dance!" Lou says to Johanna. Johanna goes, "I'm singing and dancing." "No! Dancers don't sing." Joe goes, "Well, some do." And Lou goes, getting like increasingly frustrated that like her directorial plans have been thwarted. "Well, some don't." Joe goes, "Well, I'm the kind that does." And Lou, "Well, some won't yike you." There is surely in Mary and Martha's little 3-year-old heart some little part, as much as they loved their brother, the story has started to unfold, and there has to be the little 3-year-old inside them that when Lazarus comes out of the tomb, they say, "No, you're being dead." And Lazarus says, "I was dead, but now I'm alive." "No, dead people don't be alive." "Well, some do." "Well, some don't." "Well, I'm the kind that does." "Well, some won't yike you." Those of you in the recovery community know exactly what I'm talking about. When somebody in a family gets sober, even though it's a good thing, the family is not unanimously enthusiastic about that resurrection because it massively disrupts the equilibrium of the family. No matter how dysfunctional that equilibrium was, everybody knew their part. "No, you're the one who drinks." No, right? We do this in families, we do this in churches. "No, you're the angry, no, you're the one John, the evangelist, who had decades from when this story unfolded to when he decided how to write it down, he still gets it wrong, right? John says that Jesus says, Lazarus, come out. And the dead man came out. The dead man came out. I think Lazarus is like, John? I think you have me confused with the man I was yesterday. Yesterday I was the dead man. But when Jesus said came out, and I stepped out of the grave, I am no longer the dead man. I was the dead man yesterday. Today, I am something new. I know that I am not the same person I was yesterday. I am not the same person I was 3 months ago when I last stood here to preach to you. And because I believe that God is faithful and God is relentless in her project of making her creation new, I also believe that you are not the same church you were yesterday. And you are most certainly not the same church you were 3 months ago when I last stood here. God does not stand in the way of death. God allows what grows sick to die. But that is never the end of the story. In fact, that is the beginning. Because it is when we are dead that God raises us to new life. And Jesus calls us out of the grave. And it's then that we discover we cannot loosen our own grave cloths. It is then that we need to step up and unbind each other. It is then that we need to trust one another enough to allow ourselves to be unbound. I have a little present for you, like a party favor for coming to church. On your way out, my kids will give you your very own pair of scissors. Jesus says, peace is my last gift to you, my peace I give to you. Sylvia says, scissors are my last gift to you. Scissors I give to you. God is raising the dead to new life, always, everywhere, and all around us. So I ask you this feast day of All Saints, who do you need to unbind? A parent? A child? A spouse? Your ex? Your friend? An ancestor? An adversary? Your neighbor? Your priest? Today and tomorrow and in the days to come, whenever you catch yourself binding someone in that burial shroud of old stories about who they were yesterday, old stories that prevent them and old stories that prevent you from stepping fully into God's new story. Stop. Today and tomorrow and in the days to come, whenever you catch yourself resurrection story.